Again, so I am back with Haru, my Kingdom Kokoro with Zeta head on my Doll Zone 62cm girl body, and I'm back with her again just because I didn't put her down yet, but I'm going to show you some other dolls in a second. But first I wanted to apologize because I didn't do this in my last video. I had recorded that video so many times and I forgot this time around to do this part, but I wanted to apologize for my complete absence from YouTube as of late. There's many reasons behind it. One has been work. I've gotten home from work and just had been too brain dead to make a video. But then I ended up making videos and the sound kept cutting out, so that's why I'm trying to use my phone in hopes that it works. And then on top of that, I'm having random problems with YouTube, so that's also what the problems I'm having with YouTube is making me very behind in videos, and it's just been a whole aggravating couple weeks here in regards to recording and feeling motivated to record, because when I record those videos and the sound cut off halfway, I lost all motivation. And it's just been rough and stupid. Hopefully though, I can get through this video without too many incidences happening. But yes. So what I wanted to discuss in this video actually is some changes that will be happening amongst my collection. I'm not selling anyone or anything, but I will I am changing some things. And what really set me down this path is that being so sorely behind in videos, you may have to search back in your memory for this video of Denali Wins, where she's talking about how, you know, talking about Jane's new style, which is kind of like a gothic, Wednesday Addams type thing going on that I absolutely adore. She looks great in it. But this is one of the initial videos where she was talking about changing the style in the first place and how she is just going with the flow. She is letting Jane's character evolve organically and go where she goes, and she's following along and providing that style for her. And if it works out, works out. If it doesn't, you know, it doesn't. Because she had discussed how her, a mistake she had with August and whatnot was that, like, you know, she tried to keep them in a very certain style and didn't let them grow. I'm not sure if I'm describing that right. But with Jane, she is taking a completely different path and letting her character go where it goes. And I realize I have not been doing that, and I should be doing that, because I mean, you should. It's amazing to see character growth and to experience character growth, but I'm also a very stubborn person. I hate that I'm so stubborn, but I'm completely stubborn about my characters. I just am, and I think I've said this before, I just really am, and it's really just aggravating that it is consistent with me. But I'm trying to work on that, definitely, because if trying to shove a character, or even just trying to shove a character into a storyline that is just not working, and trying so hard just watching it right in front of your face just not work out, but being too stubborn to do something about it, it's just way too frustrating. And I've been doing that for a while with a couple characters I do have here, and she is actually one of them. Though the more I think on it, the more her character more than likely will stay the same. Like, her backstory will stay the same, but I'm trying, I want to have her evolve naturally. That's why when I put her in this outfit, it kind of changed her up a bit. Kind of made her a little more wild, a little more crazy, and I kind of like it. I kind of like where it's going, and I'm going to keep going with the flow on that rather than pigeonholing her into the Lolita style, which is what I just want a girl at home that's in Lolita. I do. But I feel like since most of my dolls home, like I still have like a couple gaps here and there where a doll doesn't have a character. I have two dolls that instantly come to mind that don't have very set characters at all. But the characters that I do have, you know, set, that, you know, actually exist, I feel like I should let them evolve how they evolve. And just go with it and figure it out as I go along and have fun in figuring out who they are rather than demanding that they are this person and that they stay this person. I don't feel like doing that anymore. It's just no fun. It's no fun seeing a doll just not fit into that storyline, and maybe they need something else, or maybe they need redesigned, and just etc, etc. So for her backstory is probably going to stay the same, but maybe her style will be a little different. I'm going to figure that out. But she started me down a path of just really contemplating things. So I did a couple things, well, not a couple things. Okay, I did one thing already. I didn't do a couple of anything. I did one other thing. And that was, I changed the wig on this boy. On Maxie, my only doll Tingyun, I changed his wig to this one. Now, his other wig, which is the Leek World art wig that was super long, went down to about here-ish or something ridiculous. I did love it, but on him, two things were wrong. First of all, it was so long, it made actually playing with him near impossible because it was just too much hair to take care of. But on top of that, and this was actually the deciding factor, as you notice from his head, it is small. He has a small face and a small head. He just does. Which is, of course, fine. A lot of MSDs do, so that's not even a big issue. But the problem is that his wig was a 7'8" when really it should have been a 6'7". But of course, Denver Doll, being as awesome as they are, had a 6'7" listed, but it wasn't in stock. And then I asked if they had a 7'8", and I decided to go for it when they said yes. I shouldn't have. I should have just come up with a different wig option for him, like this or like something else, in the appropriate size, because basically his other wig ate his face. And there's no other way about it. It was just too much hair for his tiny face and head. So, in changing him to this wig, I realized that I just adore him so much more. On top of that, I changed his eyes. They're kind of temporary right now. I was just trying something out, trying a smaller size than him. And I actually like the size as well. So I'm going to figure out what his actual eye color is and then go from there. But yes, this is his new look, and his other outfit from Sunny's World has finally arrived in the States. It's at the post office right now. To go get it on either Friday or Saturday. And hopefully once I have him in that, he feels more complete. Because this outfit right here, I love it on him, and it actually is one of his outfits. But the other outfit is what I originally imagined him in, and so I really want that here now, and I can't wait to get it. But that is his new look. He's still the same guy, which I need to actually fully introduce him to you, but I wanted to show that I changed his look. So yes, I changed him up, and then I gave some thought to something. It involves this girl here, so let me grab her if I can. Yes, I can. It involves this girl here, who I adore. But I have been having some problems with her in relation to my minifee Chloe. And that is the fact that aesthetically, they do not fit together. And the reason why they do not is because her features are far bigger than my Chloe's. And that's usually not a problem, but they're supposed to be best friends. And it's hard to photograph them together when her face looks like it does not even remotely, is not even remotely in the same age bracket as her. She just looks way, way too different than my Chloe. Like, not like they need to look the same, but I need them to look in the same age group. And together, they just do not. Together, she kept throwing me off. Or my Chloe kept throwing me off. I'm not sure which one to actually blame on this situation, but she kept throwing me off. I'll say it's her, but it could be either or. I don't know. But in relation to my Doll Zone Elsa, who's another girl in the whole storyline I'm trying to create, my Chloe looks great next to her. So, yeah, I'm having some problems with this girl and with her brother, actually. And I think one of the biggest problems I'm having is that when I painted her and her brother, I painted them to look similar to at the time were their parents, which are my Doll Chateau, Olivia, and Pierre. Well, they're no longer their kids. So I kind of want to repaint them and then once again see how they look with my minifee Chloe and my Doll Zone Elsa. And if they still do not look right, I'm thinking of getting them a different storyline and reshelling her character into a different doll. She would become a different character, and then I would get a different doll to be Bella. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. I just don't want to do it. But do I feel like it would make everyone fit in better and in the long run make me happier? Yes. So I just need to figure that all out. First, though, I'm going to start with new face-ups. I really don't want to wipe her face up, and I don't want to wipe her brother's face up as well. But I do want to make them their own thing. And if they had, you know, stayed the kids of my Doll Chateau, Olivia and Pierre, you know, I would have no problem keeping these face-ups because I really do love them. But that is just not who they are anymore, and I decided that a long time ago, and I figured at some point that I would want to redo their face-up, but I was hoping it wouldn't come along because I really do just appreciate the work I did on them, but what can you do? So their characters may be changing entirely. I just want to give you a heads up on that. I will, of course, you know, if I revamp them, well, not if, when, I guess, I revamp them, I will show them and try to explain who they are now. And in the meantime, I may start looking for a new person to be Bella. But we shall see. Because if I reface up these two and they look better next to my Chloe and Elsa, then I'm just going to keep them as they are. But if not, then I have to find them something else because I love them. Like, I love their molds and everything, so I'm not going to get rid of them, but I don't want to keep them trapped in a storyline where they're not working. I'd rather try and come up with something else for them and show them that kindness, I guess. So yeah, anyway, this video is so super long, I'm so sorry. Let me record one more with just like my basic updates that I have, and then I will be done and you can, you know, stop looking at me for a bit. I'm sorry to do so many videos in a row, but again, it has been a while and I've had a lot on my mind, so yeah, so sorry about that. So sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much if you watch this video, and I'll be right back.